Michelle, you're in the carrier. Stamp, you're in the carrier. Ackland, you go with him. Quinnan, you're driving the van. Inspector Monroe's going with you.
Never mind, Dave, you can always hold his hand.
DC Carver's positioned at the front of the warehouse, PC Stringer at the rear. If any of those men leave, we'll know about it.
Why the CID involvement?
It never hurts to have the brains along. Who knows what might come out of the woodwork. Two-man elbow enough. I don't know how it is in obscene publications, but I've had to stretch our resources to get this much.
Sorry, sir. I left it in the gents.
Try and keep your mind on what you're doing, Garfield.
Inspector Monroe from DC Carver. Another man and woman.
You booked your week in Greece yet?
Well, I was going to, but I don't know if I fancy it on my own. Single woman, all that aggravation.
Men around like flies. Your idea of hell, Adrian.
Too much like work. How about you?
Eh?
Holiday?
No, I haven't really thought about it this year.
Any activity?
Nothing so far.
We're in position now.
Ready?
Set.
Go!
Garfield. Go. Come on, get him! Come on!
You can't do it, it's my job!
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, I'll have you!
Keep still.
Good result, eh, Sarge? What do you reckon?
One of them's legging it. I need assistance. Repeat.
I've got him, George!
Right, yeah, fine.
He's got a car!
Jim! Jimmy's got a car! Right.
He's heading towards the market.
You all right?
Yes, yes, get after him, I'll follow you up.
Which way is he going? The market. Right.
What are you planning? You could have killed me! You idiot!
I've lost him. Repeat, I've lost him.
All right, in the back.
Bag that lot and get them back to Sun Hill, please. What happened?
I lost control of the car, sir.
So why didn't you continue?
Well, I went to see if Jim was all right.
Well, make yourself useful here. Get this stuff loaded up.
Shanghai Maidens.
All the popular titles.
You'll have to examine the tapes and the magazines. I can give you a list of some titles already banned, so that should help speed things up.
Right, you lot, back to the station as quick as you can. And Stamp, get those tapes as well.
Sir. Tell you what, George. Could do one or two of these tonight. Liven things up a bit.
How'd you rate on the warehouse guy?
I think you better speak to Inspector Monroe.
Where is he?
He's about somewhere, sir.
Tell him I want to work with him.
Excuse me, Sarge. Is it all right if I go to the surgeon's room? I don't feel too brilliant.
Yeah, go on. Hey, Sarge. Yeah? What do you want this little lot?
What is it?
Everything you ever wanted to watch on videotape. We're afraid to in case the missus caught you.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes. How did it go?
The whole operation went relatively smoothly.
Only relatively.
Breslin got away.
How did that happen?
I'm not sure yet, sir, but I'm going to find out. We do have the other three and a considerable amount of evidence.
Well, I'm glad to see the last 3 months' work hasn't been completely wasted. I want to know how Breslin got away.
You all set for tonight, George?
Ain't gonna be any food at this bash or what?
Of course there will be. George wouldn't invite us to his birthday party and not give us something to eat, would you, George?
No, of course not.
What about the booze, though?
Yeah, there'll be plenty of booze.
Yeah. Hey, the drinks alone set you back 250 quid.
That should just about do it.
Hey, you ain't paying for all that, are you, George?
Yeah, well, I have to work with Sons.
Tell you what, lads. We're all chucking a few quid. That's fair, eh?
After? We got to see if we enjoy ourselves first.
Oh, thanks very much. Cheers.
Now, George.
Well, is it cut or bruised?
Oh, don't be such a wimp, Dave.
Oh, it's all right for you.
No, I think you should wait for the divisional surgeon.
It could be ages. I need you to mop my fevered brow, Narika.
You're joking. No chance, mate.
Thanks very much.
You'll just have to get yourself a real nurse tonight. I hear George has asked half a St. Hugh's.
Yeah?
People only order doubles when you're on
Bring a smile to George's face. He needs it after the day.
What is it, then?
Hey, aren't you going to let the rest of us know?
Spoil the surprise. Let's just say it'll take his breath away.
What is it, then?
How much this party costing you, then?
Enough.
All the same, you fellas. Spend a tenner on booze for every quid on food.
Wasn't there enough?
There's plenty and far more booze than you need. And I don't want no trouble nor damage, right?
Yes, Sarge.
Right.
Yeah, mind if we're changing here? Sorry, mate.
Yeah, well, I was just on my way down.
That's all right. Leave us the key. I'll bring it down later.
Yeah, all right then. Here.
Got any aftershave?
Yeah, someone in the cabinet. Look, I better get down now, all right?
All right, see you down there.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, shove that somewhere safe, mate.
Yeah, but a pig of a day.
June, what's going on?
We're going to this friend's plumber. Wow.
Now that's a bit of all right.
Got a late parcel to Mrs. Heavy, Steve.
Get stuffed.
Flash git.
Yeah, all right. Come down, Steve. Get some beer with it, Tone. Cheers, mate.
Who's the bloke with Viv?
Must be fraud squad or something.
Nah, he's never in the job. He's probably some kinky wine bar smooth who likes women in uniform.
You ain't in uniform anymore.
You know what I mean?
You're jealous, aren't you?
Be stupid.
Yeah, you are. I heard you tried it on with Viv once and got nowhere.
Yeah, well, hasn't everyone?
Oh, no. Not me, mate. It's not my type.
Oh, yeah? So he's not tight then?
Well,
And the rooms, eh?
since you're asking, Narika's a bit tasty.
Nah, I'd like to put a bit more meat on him.
You would.
Trusty uniforms to pull in a load of old dogs. Looks like Crufts. Crufts? At least they're quite well groomed. More like the fantasy dogs, though. Oh, you want to go easy on this, you know? Very hard stuff, you know?
Oh, yes, thank you, sir.
She's putting some there. I think old Ray must have given it to drink. He bloody nearly drove me to it.
Okay, shut up, you lot. Right. Tonight, as you all know, is George's 25th birthday. in George's case means this is his coming of age party because he's a late starter.
Get on with it! Oi, Jim.
Yeah, all right, shut up. Now, some of us have got together and bought him a little present. Come on, George, come on, give him some encouragement. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear George, happy birthday to you. Well, here you are, Georgie. We all hope it gives you many hours of not so innocent fun.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Okay. And the box.
Go on, George. Load up. Yeah, well, thank you very much. I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything, save your breath, you'll need it.
Can we get on with it, please? What is this, eh? What is this?
Well, that is inflation for you, mate.
Can't you not think of anything original?
It's only a joke, Joe.
Yeah, and how much did that joke cost?
About 30 quid.
30 quid? We'd have been better off giving him the money.
Oh, come on, Julie, it's not as much fun giving someone the money.
No, it would be something really useful. Sometimes I think you blokes have got your brains in your trousers.
Oh, yeah, well...
Although in your case, I think you've had a lobotomy. Happy birthday, John.
Just going to the loo. Get us another drink.
Yeah, sure.
Cheers. Don, vodka and tonic. Cheers.
Right, bit.
All right, Tom?
There's a geezer in the whistle.
Oh, no one you'd know.
Clyde's one.
No, it's not. We don't all spend our time going around with people on the job, you know.
Sorry, I spoke.
Sorry? Where's the bar? Oi. See, Loxton scored. Oh, yeah. I think there's a way we can have that goal disallowed, Ted. Having to keep me here for my cover. Yeah, see you later then.
Right, who's for the top up there?
Oi, Willie. You're listening, your touch, pal.
What's that, Fred?
It was a day when no young PC could slip a bird past you.
They still can't.
You want to bet?
Have a look upstairs. I think you'll find there's a long streak of misery called Loxton doing a business with Florence Nightingale.
We'll see about that. Thanks, Frank.
Lisa, isn't it? Yeah, how you doing? It's Jim.
You did it! That's great. All right, Louis.
Look, I'm just going to go and change the music. I'm past to this, yeah? Fine. Excuse me, mate. Play something else. Something a bit quieter, slower.
Easy, Loxton. Out.
If I didn't know you better, I'd say you were trying to steal my partner.
No, I was dancing with her first.
Yeah, well, you don't know, are you, old son? No, I don't think so, Jimbo.
I was asking the lady.
Look, you two can ask if you like. I'm off.
You just don't understand, do you? You stand for yourself.
Meaning?
But this afternoon, what if I wrecked that car?
You never acted.
I could have dropped you right in anything went wrong.
But you didn't, did you?
I should have hit you then.
You want to try now?
Yeah.
Stupid that Jim takes it so seriously.
We were dancing together, right? And it's like
Yeah,
bickering
but
everywhere.
Dave's been winding him up for months, hasn't
Yeah,
he?
I think
That song,
Dave's
yeah.
fault.
Yeah, it's still about song. It's
I mean,
started
he
off
knows what
sometime.
Jim's like with.
No, he did have
PC Garfield, a word, please.
See you later, Steve.
Yo, Bill.
Hey?
For last night's little escapade, count yourself lucky I'm not taking it no further.
Yes, Sarge. I'm sorry about last night.
So you should be. Just pay for the damages and I'll say no more about it. And one more thing. Be careful who you give your key to in future.
Yes, Sarge.
Your friend enjoyed a party last night, Viv?
What is this, Ted? 20 questions?
Just a polite inquiry between colleagues.
Oh.
Fraud squad, is he?
It's none of your business.
Art and antiques?
I thought you'd lost interest in my private life.
Oh, sorry we asked.
Yeah, well, in your case, there's not much left to the imagination, is there? You make sure we all know.
You keep your
Right.
nose out!
I've got to interview a witness about that supermarket blag, and I think you better come with me, Jim.
What supermarket?
Come on.
From what I've heard, the fight was almost over. You had hold of Breslin.
Yes, sir, I did. Until he hit me in the stomach.
So, you gave chase, and you still couldn't catch him.
He had a head start on me, sir.
Keep fit, dear Garfield.
Yes, sir, I do try to. Well, if there'd been more of us, we might have had a chance.
3 of you to chase one man? Carver was in his car. You telling me that's not enough?
No, sir.
No. You should have caught him. You didn't. Lesson learned, but you don't want too many incidents like this. All right, sort yourself out.
Yes, sir. Sarge?
Yeah, what is it, George? I'm just about to knock off. Is it urgent?
Well, it's not urgent exactly, but do you think I could have a word?
Yeah, all right, come on.
Same again, mate. Listen, you can tell me to mind my own business if you like, James. But you got to get a grip on yourself, mate.
I don't like people taking the mick.
Who does? Listen, I've been there. I've had some.
So what you saying?
Look, I do all right, but I'm still a DS.
You could still get promotion.
Nah, the odds are stacked against me. All I'm saying is that if I had my time over again, I think I'd have been a bit more discreet.
Oh, come off it, Ted. You're always telling me you had a right old time of it.
I have, and I wouldn't want to change that. But I wouldn't let the job know as much about my private life as it does.
Does it matter?
Of course it does. It's all image. Creating the right impression is all that counts. You can do anything you want as long as you're not seen.
So what can I do?
Do yourself a favor. Sort yourself out. Get a drum somewhere.
How do I pay the rent?
Don't be stupid. I didn't say get yourself a palace. We've all got to manage somehow.
I suppose so.
Anything's got to be better than living in that section house with all those wet behind-the-ears uniforms.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Not to mention Reg Hollis.
I said I'll think about it.
Well, don't take too long, James.
So, why did you have the party if you couldn't afford it?
Well, it was my birthday, and
And the lad said you ought.
Yeah.
But they had a whip round to support you.
Yeah, well, they said they would, but...
George, you have one failing, you know that? You're too easily led by your mates.
Yes, Sarge.
Tell me about the bank manager.
Well, he's written to me telling me I'm overdrawn.
Well, you know that from your statements. You do look at your statements, don't you?
Sometimes.
I don't believe this. Well, I do. Because you're not the first copper that got himself into a financial mess. I doubt you'll be the last.
Yes, Sarge. The thing is, I was wondering if there was anything that could be done.
By the job?
Yeah.
You know it's a disciplinary offence for a police officer to get himself into a financial mess.
Yes, Sarge.
The public expects you to have common sense and sound judgment.
Yes, Sarge, I do know that.
Well, how can you have that when you're up to your neck in debt?
Yeah, well, I think I discovered that the hard way today, Sarge.
Oh, do you? Less I know about that, the better.
Well, that's why I thought I could get some help.
George, there is a mechanism to help officers who are in your situation. But do you want it to be official?
Go on my record.
Well, what do you think?
Yeah, I suppose it would.
Who else knows about it?
No, there's no one else, only you, Sarge.
Right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Know your outgoings?
Yeah, well, a section house is £6 a month. Reckon I spend £10 a day on food.
You got a car, haven't you?
Yes, Sarge.
Flash one, isn't it? That'll cost you a few bob if you're still paying it off.
Yeah, it does.
And then no doubt you've got all the trappings of an upwardly mobile young bobby.
Yeah, well, I'm not a yuppie, Sarge.
No, I don't think anyone's imagination would stretch to that. Right. I want you to list all your outgoings. I'm going to go and get a cup of tea. Do you want one?
Yeah.
No, I think in the circumstances I can pay for it. Come on, get on with it. And don't leave anything out. Like how much you spend in the pub at the end of the shift.
Another?
Yeah, pint. That's what I like to see. Happy, smiling faces. I'll get this one, Tim.
Oh, that's very kind of you. You're looking very cheerful today.
Yeah, well, I had a good night last night, I suppose.
You've got to be joking.
Ah. Nice young gentleman Jim Carver there was auditioning for Rocky 7. I bumped into an old friend.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, just split up from our old man.
Is that a fact?
When you ready, darling?
Yeah. And that's it.
That's for my bank manager, is it, Sarge?
It explains that you've been preoccupied at work and you've let things slide a bit, but now that you realise you can take things in hand.
That's great, Sarge.
Right, and then you just fill those figures into the places where I've left blank.
I really appreciate this.
I'm glad to hear that. And when I see that you're doing something for yourself, I might be able to put a bit of overtime your way.
Yeah, well, I don't want any...
It all helps. Don't knock it, George. I don't have to do you any favours.
Yes, Sarge.
Now, if you don't mind, I've had enough of playing merchant banker for the day. I'm off.
I really do appreciate this. Thanks a lot.
Right, just keep it to yourself and make sure you write that letter tonight and post it first thing.
Yes, Sarge, will do.
Another one bites the dust.
Coming for a pint?
Yeah.
Steve?
Nah, can't get off home.
George?
What?
Coming for a pint?
Nah, not tonight, mate.
Suit yourself.
Cheers.
Cool.